Welcome everyone once again to TTN Tuesdays. We are having some technical difficulties. I don't think I really want to tell you guys what happened. I really don't think I want to tell you guys what happened. So the long and short of it is that I completed the show for today, and when I completed it, I realized that there was some technical issues in the background which prevented it from going live. So I was there talking to myself. So that's not so cool, but it's a part of life. So here goes the second time around. Big up to our viewers who are online early and have been waiting for some time. I can't believe that we thought that we were online and we were not. Wow. That's how it is sometimes. So let's get right into it. Bigging up our sponsors, My Ship Club JA. That's My Ship Club JA. And guess what? They're having a promotion this month. If you purchase stuff online, you can use My Ship Club JA, and guess what? You'll get your first shipment free. Did you hear me right? Your first shipment free. If you sign up with them this month, you can get your first shipment free. So that's myshipclubja.com. Check them out, and you sign up online, you get your US mailing account, and you purchase your stuff from Amazon or from Macy's or from Best Buy or wherever you purchase your stuff. You get the free mailing address from them, and you put in that as your shipping address, and they'll bring the items into Jamaica for you, and you can also ask that it be delivered, but I think that's come as an extra cost. But your first shipment is free. They're saying up to a certain amount. You can bring in a fridge and get it free, but a regular item, accessories and things that you may buy, a piece of clothing and stuff, it might not pass the limit. So check them out. My Ship Club J are sponsors for TTN Live Tuesdays. And for those of you who don't know, TTN Live Tuesdays seeks to highlight the positive items that we come across over the past week in Jamaica. All right, so we started this 3 weeks ago, and we are pushing on right along. All right, so big up to our sponsors, and thanks for those who have tuned in already. We are grateful for your support. All right, so let's get into the meat of the matter. The first item we came across was from JN. So Jamaica National gifted scholarships and tablets to winners of the JN Money Support Your Dream Back to School promotion recently. And any initiative that is helping the students to get online since the resumption of school, and school is now virtual in light of the pandemic. So any initiative that helps to give students internet access, or tablets or laptops, we applaud such initiatives. And this time it's JN that's doing the gifting, so big up to Jamaica National. Also, Jamaica National supported the Percy Junior Hospital in Mandeville, Manchester. So Jamaica National handed over 27 chairs to the Percy Junior Hospital in Mandeville, Manchester, and these chairs will be used in the accident and emergency section of the hospital. Now, those of you who go to the hospital or to the doctor, you know that it's not a good experience if you have to be waiting long, and plus if you're waiting long and standing. So any additional chairs that the accident and emergency section of the Percy Junior Hospital can get, it is very much welcome. So thank you to Jamaica National for donating these 27 chairs. All right, we're seeing here also back in Kingston, internet access boost for Parade Gardens. So some persons know it as Parade Gardens, some know it as Southside. So students were equipped with Wi-Fi enabled tablets to augment lessons courtesy of the Canadian High Commission. Now, the Canada Fund for Local Initiatives, the CFLI, provided $25,000 for this project. And you know, this is not Jamaican dollars, because one tablet alone is at least $35,000. This is 25,000 Canadian that they provided for the project. And this project has been ongoing for years, and the nature of these projects that they tend to support is anything with a focus on education, health, peace and security, gender issues, climate change, community based. So big up to the Canadian High Commission for helping some residents there at Parade Gardens, otherwise known as Southside, to these Wi-Fi enabled tablets. And T-Tech, the IT company that's on Harbor Street, will assist with the actual Wi-Fi access. So big up to the Canadian High Commission, and also big up to T-Tech. Alright, so we're moving right along, and we're seeing here where ICIWI invests in children. So nearly 30 years ago, the insurance company of the West Indies group of companies created a staff education fund as part of an ongoing effort to expand the range of benefits available to employees of a number of companies and to promote academic excellence throughout Jamaica. So this year's recipient was Khalil Walker, and he received a full scholarship to Yale University in the United States. So thank you to ICIWI for this initiative that they started years ago. And I'm seeing here where a young man by the name of Khalil Walker is this year's recipient of the full scholarship, and he will be going to Yale University. So big up to Khalil Walker for being consistent in his studies, matriculating to Yale University and being assisted with a full scholarship by ICIWI. We're moving right along to the JRNNF Foundation. Now, the JRNNF Foundation commits $15 million to Clarendon and St. Elizabeth schools. Now, 13 schools are set to benefit from a $15 million commitment in support of their online learning for the new school term through an initiative being undertaken by the JRNNF Foundation. Now, the initiative is dubbed JWNF Goes Digital. So JWNF stands for JRNNF Foundation Goes Digital. Is part of the company's commitment to invest $300 million over the next 3 years in support of communities following the closure of its Appleton sugar factory in July. Right, so in July they closed the Appleton factory, and in light of this closure they have committed over $300 million to be exact, over the next 3 years to schools in and around the surrounding areas. So students and teachers of 13 schools will be provided with tablets, multimedia projectors, stationery kits, and calculators to enhance the learning experience. The schools supported under the project include Appleton Basic, Middlesex Infant, Thornton Primary and Infant, Silo Primary, Holland Primary, Balaclava Primary, Magotty High, Roger Clark High, Aberdeen High, Sydney Pagan STEM Academy, and those are in St. Elizabeth. In Clarendon, it was Yorktown Primary, Gimme Me Bit Primary, and also Racecourse Primary. So thanks to JRNNF Foundation for their continued support of these communities. $300 million over 3 years, and the investment goes on. Alright, so the next item we came across was autistic young man comes good in CXC. Now, this is very good news. 2 years ago, Javed Henry was happy his friends did not treat him with indifference because he's artistic. But today, his happiness transcends to his recent successes in the CSEC examinations. He said, I feel very excited and glad about the passes. I feel blessed to know I came out successful. So he sat 5 subjects and received grade 2 in mathematics, social studies, and accounts. He received a grade 1 in principles of business and also electronic document preparation management. Now, that electronic document preparation management, the older folks probably know it as typing. So that has now become typing, and they change it and add other things to it. So that has evolved to the EDPM. All right. Javed Henry, he did English language in grade 10 and he received a grade 3 in that subject. So we are seeing here his mother pictured with him. His mother is Joan Parker. She could not contain her joy, though she shared initially that she was very nervous about seeing the results. So congrats to Javed. I can't just imagine you being the parent of an autistic child and him being in the regular school system, and he's already at a slight disadvantage because students might jeer him and all of those things because of his indifference, but he pushed past the odds. The students he was surrounded with also helped him along the way, embraced him with positivity, and he came out successful in his CXC subject. So big up to Javed Henry and also his mom, Joan Parker. Congrats to you both. Alright, so we are seeing here another great item of positive news coming from the Meadowbrook Past Students Association. So the Meadowbrook Past students bring good cheer to needy boy. Alright, so Miss Leachy Johnson is giving thanks for the donation of textbooks and school supplies her grandson received recently from the Meadowbrook High School Past Student Association to help him get a smooth start for the school term. Now Johnson, so Miss Leachy Johnson is the grandmother of the boy. Alright, so Miss Johnson, the grandmother, was overcome with emotion. She shared that this need is great because her daughter, who is the boy's mother, received a stroke almost 4 years ago, which has left her wheelchair bound and unable to satisfy the economic needs of the family. So she was the primary breadwinner a few years ago before she received a stroke, and she has been in a wheelchair since. Miss Leachy Johnson, which is the grandmother, went on to say, we've been struggling without her help, that is without the daughter's help. I have to help her out money wise and be up and down. I just want to say thank you for the help and we appreciate it. It's difficult, very difficult. She has a big son and he's not working now because of the COVID-19. He helps out when he can, and her husband has to either stay with her or I have to stay with her. So they take turns staying with her. Either the husband stay with her or the mother stays with her. So Johnson expressed her gratitude while pausing to wipe the stream of tears from her eyes. So we see here a good gesture from the Meadowbrook High School Past Student Association, helping out a family in need to get this child back to school with his textbooks and other necessary supplies. So big up to the Meadowbrook High School Past Student Association. for their kindness. All right. Coming up to the final item that we came across. I don't know if you guys have seen these faces on social media recently. Siblings create song to promote COVID-19 safety message. Right? So it's 17-year-old Glenmuir High School student. Her name is Ravine Kildare, and also her 18-year-old brother Rordan Kildare, who is an undergraduate student at the University of Technology, created a buzz on social media when their video of a catchy COVID-19 safety song went viral. They said, "We realized that the number of cases was increasing rapidly and we wanted to create awareness, especially using a medium that would be appealing to youth." It took him and his sister approximately 2 days and 1 night to compose and produce the song. So we're going to let you hear the song. Take a listen to this. It's very catchy and very effective in bringing across safety in light of the COVID-19 pandemic.
The place they pan lock, nobody can go nowhere. Turn on your yard that the hashtag a trend, yeah. Remember if you wash your 2 hand them proper, yeah, hear me? Ready up, listen and follow me there. Me go so roots, soap, water, wash it, sud, scrub, rinse it, flash it, finger, hand back, water, got it, pat dry, napkin, germs dead, stop it. 99.9% of germs them gone. Have me sanitizer. Me hear a youth a talk about him no afraid of the virus, but me a the wiser. Lockdown, sanitizer turn up. Aboard inna the house, me see a tree, me a go run up. Cool inna me chest, if me no coughing, I go come up. Can't cough too loud, that's the violence I go turn up. Lock your door, stay in. You no hear me? Handshake, physical contact, scary. Flu-like symptoms, nobody come near me. Self-isolate, give me distance, clear me. 99.9% of germs them gone. Have me sanitizer. Me hear a youth a talk about him no afraid of the virus, but me a the wiser. Lockdown, sanitizer turn up. Aboard inna the house, me see a tree, me a go run up. Cool inna me chest, if me no coughing, I go come up. Can't cough too loud, that's the violence I go turn up. Cough too loud, that's the violence I go turn up. Cough too loud, that's the violence I go turn up.
Alright, so we see the song there from Rordan and Ravine Kildare. You hear him say, "You can't cough too loud because the violence I got turn up." If you guys don't know what that means, if you're in public and you cough, these days persons want to fight you because nobody wants to catch the virus. So if you have any sinusitis or you make a mistake and cough, even if it's not on somebody or if it's close to somebody, persons are quick to take violence to you. So you have to be very careful these days. So big up to Ravine Kildare, 18-year-old, in such a catchy lyrics to spread the word of safety during this COVID-19 times. Alright, so that's all that we have for now. Before we go, just to let you know that if you have any items you'd like to share with us, you can WhatsApp us. Any positive news that you come across, you can just send us a link. Send us at 876-541-3613. Or also, if you want to be a part of the TTN family, where we share other important news and information on a daily basis, and you get like a devotion in the mornings and stuff, you can become a part of the TTN family by WhatsApping us your name, saving the number, the 876-541-3613. WhatsApp us your name and say you want to become a part of the TTN family, and we'll add you. Alright, so until next week, let me just big up our sponsors before we go again. It's My Ship Club JA, and they're having a special for this month. You get your first shipment free. So if you have something to purchase online, now is a good time to purchase it. Alright, it's My Ship Club JA. Check them out. If you have something to purchase online, you sign up with them, you get your first shipment free, Go to www.myshipclubja and you sign up your free account. You get your address right there online on the spot, and you use that US address. You put it into Amazon, you put it into eBay, whichever site that you shop online. You put it there and they'll bring your items to Jamaica. And if you want it to be delivered, you can reach out to them. The phone numbers is there on screen, 285-5158, and you can make arrangements to have your items delivered. Alright, so until next week, join us again for another episode in TTN Tuesdays. Keep safe.